You often wonder how officers get promoted. Typically, you would think police officers get promoted because of experience, exemplary training, and a higher education. It's not always the case. Oftentimes, officers get promoted because they're good old boys. Point. The sheriff in Martin County, the new one, Sheriff William Snyder, who has decided to forego education, experience, honesty, and integrity when he promotes people. One case in point is a lieutenant that was promoted to captain the very day he took office. This particular lieutenant had violated a couple of laws, had been under investigation under the prior sheriff, but yet the new sheriff decided to promote him. At the same time, within a week, fired a female officer at that agency for violating the same law. Interesting, isn't it? It so happens that the lieutenant that was promoted to captain was a good friend of the sheriff's and was his campaign manager. Very interesting, isn't it? Also interesting is the fact that his wife was a noted politician in the area as well. Case number 2. When we talk about honesty and integrity, this sheriff promoted a sergeant to lieutenant just a few months ago after an extensive investigation into the possibility of stealing money from a confidential funds box which this sergeant was in control of. Interesting to note that the sergeant not only deposited the checks that he was supposed to be cashing to replace that money, he was depositing those checks in his personal bank account twice. Each time he did it, his bank account was in the red. When caught at this, and the investigation ensued, he was asked the question point blank, why did you do it? He said he didn't know, that he wasn't allowed to deposit those checks in his account. When asked again about the money, the sergeant, to cover his tracks, said, well, I had no intention of stealing the money. I had cash in my car that I could have covered my red bank account with, but the reason I didn't do it is because I didn't want my ex-wife to know how much money I had. Interesting, again, to note that not only is this man a thief and a liar with no integrity whatsoever, he also admits to being too stupid, though there's been policy in place about depositing checks in your personal account that don't belong to you. But yet, the sheriff, William Snyder, apparently believes in rewarding stupidity, and after that case was closed, promotes this liar and a thief to a lieutenant's position where he's going to have more responsibility. But yet he was too stupid as a sergeant to figure out what his responsibilities were. And these go on and on and on, not only at the Martin County Sheriff's Office, but they go on in every agency, in every state. You need to know the facts, and the facts are very simple. Force these chiefs and force these sheriffs to put standards in where they promote only people with educations, only people that pass tests, and only people that don't cheat on them, which we've also found at the Martin County Sheriff's Office that there are several people cheated on the last sergeant's exam, but promoted anyway. Is that what you want? Running your police agencies as liars and thieves, and you'll wonder why there's police brutality that's covered up every day?